What's up, fam? It's your boy Joe here checking in. I just want to say thanks for subscribing, thanks for liking, sharing, and commenting on all my videos. I believe this is the fifth training vlog in a row. Hopefully I'll keep this pattern going, make it a habit to upload every single week. I know I'm uploading this pretty late, but yeah, let's get right to it. This is another training vlog number 5, the week of August 17th to 22nd. So 2 weeks ago, just want to let you guys know that week was really good overall. I got a lot of sleep, nutrition was on point, and because I got a lot of sleep, I felt really good at work and even at the gym. So performance-wise, it was a good week overall. It was a very productive week. Let's get right to it. You guys saw in the first clip, OHP, 4 sets of 6 reps with 155 pounds. 155 pounds. So as you guys can tell, I'm pausing more at the bottom. So instead of relying on the reflex bounce, so slightly resting on my clavicle. It's not fully resting, but slightly touching the clavicle. So if it's slightly touching the clavicle and not resting, what it does essentially, it makes your arms as well as your lats tight and engaged the whole entire time. And yeah, I did 4 sets of 6, and now as you guys are seeing, my sessy work. This is my favorite exercise in terms of hitting the medial deltoid. So now this is a compound gym in Garland. I wanted to try out some new gyms. Unfortunately, this gym is kind of too far from me, but man, it's awesome. They have this mural of Arnold Schwarzenegger, and it's just motivated me every single time I did a squat, or every time before I squatted, I would look at that mural and remind myself to conquer the weights as well as conquer life. Really good gym. Equipment is on point. A lot of stuff I haven't seen at Destination, even at other commercial gyms, so it's pretty interesting. I love the wall that I'm squatting on. It says shut up and squat, and yeah, just man up. Even though that day, every single day that week was good minus the squat session, but got the blood flowing, and then eventually it became a much better session. So I wanted to do sets of 5 at RPE 7, then rate of perceived exertion 8, and then RPE 9, and then a 5% backdrop. So what you're seeing here is my RPE 8 set, which is 350 pounds right here. Of course, it's low bar. As I mentioned in other videos, it looks like it's high bar, but guys, this is the lowest I can get it to in terms of shoulder mobility. Everything feels really tight, core engaged, etc. One thing to note, my hip flexors were feeling kind of tight and tense throughout the whole time, even when I was doing warm-ups with 135. So just want to let you guys be aware. But it felt really heavy. Bar speed looked good though, as usual. Yeah, that was 350, and now you're gonna see my top set right now. 370 pounds right here, and yeah. I'm showing you guys my setup right now. So I try to, it's weird, but I learned this from my coach, Andre, one of my buddies. So I push the bar like it's high bar to make sure, I feel the weight, and then I slide the bar down to my rear deltoids to really prime my body to lift this type of weight. It is heavy for me, maybe light for you guys, but this is super heavy for me. Weighing around 163, 162 pounds in the morning that week, I remember. What bothered me about this clip is not every single rep looked clean, but I did stay tight throughout, engaged my core, flexed everything, and try to keep my head neutral. As I mentioned before, I'm trying to not bobble my head up or get broken head syndrome, something like that. So this is my down set, so 5% drop, which is 351 pounds and some change, and just basically did 350. And this 350 felt much easier than the first RPE 8 set, because this is essentially my RPE 8 weight. So depth is on point. Low bar is just, I love low bar because I just feel tight. High bar, even 225 feels heavy on my back, but when I do low bar, it feels much lighter. But there's more time under tension when I do low bar. High bar is just go up and down, and that's about it. Low bar I do have to grind a little bit more. So, and Next day I did of course a pull workout, pull hypertrophy workout on a Thursday. No, excuse me, upper body on a Friday, which is the 21st of August. Did 3 sets with 45 pounds. Lighting looked really good, or the angle looked really good right there. Then did some pulling. And dang, I need to get a haircut. I already did get a haircut the week after, but man, I really let my hair grow out too long. But using my verses, of course, to emphasize pulling with my elbows and not engaging too much in my forearms. Like I told you guys, my forearms are worked when I drum, even click on the mouse at work. At least for my right hand. But in all seriousness, let's get back to the workout. Wearing my Alpha Clothing Co. Placing the stringer and the Obsidian sweatpants. Guys, Alpha Clothing Co. makes the best quality clothes. Super cheap. I always use Mac Keto, also known as Goku Flex's discount code. Save a lot of money. Ships really well. Customer service is phenomenal. They write you, thanks in handwriting, and it's pretty cool. I feel like I'm working out in a silk blanket. It just feels that amazing. I feel like I'm working out naked, at least upper body wise. I don't know if that's weird, but yeah. This workout, I believe I did sets of 7. 135, 44, 145 pounds. Again, like I told you guys in the beginning, all these reps are paused to really emphasize engaging my lats and my arms. Only time I bounce is when I do around 185 pounds. The last 3 weeks I did 185 for 2. So as you guys know, 3 weeks ago I did 2 sets. 2 weeks ago I did 4 sets, and then last week, at least 3 weeks ago now, I did 185 for 5 sets of 2, and I really wanted to bounce off the clavicle. So it's a lot harder when you pause in general. For squats, bench, oh my gosh, deadlifts are the worst in terms of pausing. So because you're starting from the concentric movement. Ugh. Okay guys, 90 pounds, 3 sets of 10, focusing on hypertrophy, not going too heavy, focusing on the contraction. And did I do this again? Okay, this workout, I did a slower negatives. As you can tell, try to do 3 to 5 second negatives to really feel the contraction. Of course, I only use my body weight. And guys, since I started this game 7 years ago, natural bodybuilding, I was always good at pull-ups. In high school, before I went to college, I could do 10 bodyweight pull-ups. And pull-ups are more of a strong point for me, because I have short limbs and because I can engage my arms more, so which means it's more efficient due to the less range of motion. So then I want to fatigue my biceps more by utilizing these easy bar curls and focusing on the centric movement again. Guys, I'd rather do heavy weight than doing 3 to 5 second negatives. It just burns that bad. But nevertheless, focus on time under tension, focus on control, mind to muscle connection / contraction, and had to humble myself when I did these curls, pull-ups, etc. Rocking Gymshark gear that day, and yeah guys, I love Gymshark. I like their stringers, that's about it, and of course all the famous natural YouTube stars, at least natural bodybuilding YouTube stars, wear this, and I fell in the trap of buying these type of clothes. Feels comfortable, looks good on a good pump day like that day. Guys, these are one of my favorite movements I've been incorporating at the end. And basically it's called, I call it the static contraction bicep curls. I hold it at the top, which means there's always tension. There's no resting points. So I did 5 reps each arm, and then that was a set. So 15 reps essentially each arm. Of course, the best exercise to keep your shoulders safe, to build bigger back and rear deltoids and traps, and to get a bigger bench, of course, the face pulls. Going light, doing 15 to 20 reps. Lately, I've been doing face pulls around 15-20 reps just to really feel that lactic acid burn there, and even varying my grip to overhand grip, the hammer grip, I call it the video game grip, etc. And even pulling at different angles, like pulling it to my eyes, nose, and or neck. And as you can tell, I got a haircut. I went to work up to a top set because I was just feeling it today. So I worked up to 405 on the squats. I'll let you guys see this clip. I do need to work on my setup. I think I took like 5 or 6 steps back, which is a waste of energy. First rep looked so easy, felt easy. And the second one, as you guys will see, felt like a darn grinder. First rep, I feel like I can do 4 more reps. The second set, I called it quits. So RPE 9.5. So I don't know what the heck happened, but I think my body is not used to repping 405 for reps, unfortunately. And as I told you guys before, last time I did 405 for reps was, I guess, in December when I did 5, and then a few months ago I did 405 for 3 for a few sets. So, and that was high bar, because high bar is tricky, it's weird. I think that was a new PR high bar, so 405 for 2 at RPE 9. Or maybe it's 405 for 3 high bar, that was my new PR, I'm not sure. And I'm emphasizing these, utilizing these pause squats to help engage the core and feel tight the whole time. What I realized is you can't go all the way down. If you go all the way down, it relaxes the hips. You have to be tight throughout the whole darn movement on the squat. So what I did was just try to stop around parallel. Okay guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. Have a great weekend. Bye.